You know, when I see old people doing young things, it does my heart good. But when I see young people doing old things, that's called old school cool. In this day and age where so many things have become virtual, digital, impersonal, and mass-produced, it's great to see young people moving forward by taking a huge step back. And the artistry and authenticity of handcrafted local artisan offerings is making an awesome comeback. Meet Rusty Zylstra, a local leather worker who started Mercy Supply and turned his hobby into a nationally known brand. And also meet William Campbell, founder of Anvil Goods, where he and his wife Megan handcraft wood and metal to make one-of-a-kind furniture and fixtures. This is youth re-energizing a lost art. I have a really weird question for you guys. I'm going to start with you, Rusty.
Okay.
What did you think you were going to be when you grew up?
I didn't really have any.
You had no
ideas.
plan?
No.
Oh, I had the same life plan. Awesome. What about you guys? What did you think you'd be end up doing?
I wanted to be a scientist.
I didn't have a real clear idea. I knew I liked making and building things,
right,
but I didn't know what that would turn into.
Well, I was going to ask you, how did you guys end up doing what you do? I mean, working with your hands and going old school and, becoming an artisan and working with raw materials again.
Mainly just out of necessity for stuff that I would use in my daily life.
How about you guys?
I grew up on a farm, and my dad was a blacksmith, farmer, woodworker. He kind of did it all. And so I grew up making things and just being around lots of tools and free access to a big shop with, all sorts of different materials, and just, was really interested at a young age at putting different things together and see what would come out of it.
And you guys are married, and you work together in a wood shop with lots of sharp things. How's that working out for you?
Pretty great. Yeah, I joined him in Anvil Goods about 2 years after he started the business. Started keeping his books, because that was a necessity, and then realized that I had this opportunity to hop in the shop with him, and kind of similar to what Rusty said, I started by making the home goods that I wanted to use in my kitchen. My passions are, in addition to woodworking, cooking and baking, and I like having nice things in my kitchen, so I started making myself things and started loving the process, and we started to realize that having two minds in the shop started refining our designs a lot faster.
Well, give me the range of this kind of stuff that you guys make.
Anything from, hand-carved spoons and cutting boards to 20-foot conference tables, and we've done some restaurant remodels, some coffee shops, and showrooms and stuff like that. So a wide range of custom pieces, because that's the majority of our business, is people coming to us because they can't get it at IKEA or can't just buy it from a big box store.
That's one of our favorite things to do, is work with clients to make something that fits their style in their home, fits a function, and can look beautiful for the purpose that they need.
And speaking of doing cool stuff, you've actually done something for Rusty here for your new place, right?
Yeah, for our store, he made the checkout counter, plus a bunch of our shelves and stuff like that, so.
Is it like a barter? Are you going to make him a wallet now?
We've bartered a lot over there.
That's the vest and wallet, hat, yeah.
Is that from Rusty's?
Yeah, and that's one of his coats. Yeah. So, yeah, we've known each other for maybe 5-6 years, and so we both were just barely starting, and so it's been cool to work with each other and bounce ideas off of each other to, how to grow a small business, being just, kids when we were starting,
Yeah.
Well, I think it's just so cool that young people like you guys are doing things like this. I mean, because in some ways this is like a dying art, but all of a sudden there's this resurgence. I think because people are interested in knowing where the food they eat comes from, now knowing where the clothing that they wear comes from, the furniture. It's neat to be connected to the person that made it.
And the thing about that is it's not just helping us as a company, it's also helping the people they buy wood from, or where I get leather from our tannery, the hardware companies, it's all down the line, like I can tell you like where all of our stuff is from and who it's affecting that way. And that's also what I'm passionate about, is like educating people on why it matters to like buy from companies like us.
Quality is better. You're helping sustain your community and the people around you. I mean, what you guys are doing is old school, but the whole concept is old school, back when everybody, they bought from each other, they grew for each other, and it's helped sustain the community. And that's, I think we're all seeing the value in that now. So, where's my jacket? So if you like a personal touch given to the things that you buy them from the local artisans who actually touch them. There's nothing more satisfying than knowing who made them and knowing that you just did something good for your community.